this Band-Aid off. You know, waiting for some people to get in here before I start chatting. And I love how my camera is horizontal. So that means you cannot see all the mess in my kitchen. Yay! Love that for me. So, hello everybody. Hi. How's everyone doing? I'm a little bit under the weather, but I am getting better. I feel better. And I have some good news. Hey, Nola. Oh, this goes up here. Have some good news. I just got back home from going to my doctor's appointment. Let me take this glove off while I put this stuff up. I had a doctor's appointment. I know I had talked about that briefly because it was a hassle to even get an appointment. So many cups. And yeah, I just got back not too long ago. I stopped by the grocery store, get a couple of things. I got some, I swear we need more room. It's like no room in my cabinets. I'm going to be making tonight. I am cooking, but it's nothing like too spectacular. I'm gonna be making some chicken quesadillas. But they're gonna be so good. Like those quesadillas are about to be bomb. I be making it with chicken breast, of course, and some cheese, shredded cheese, and then you know I gotta have your lettuce, your sour cream, your pico de gallo. I did get some queso as well, but not necessary. But hello everybody who's coming in. Oh. We're just doing some much needed housekeeping. Like if the camera was tilted down, y'all would see like dishes all right here. Just crazy. But trying to get ahead of it so I don't have to wait another day. Ugh. Okay. I'm just kind of waiting for like more people to come in. I know it's been a while, first of all. I think it's been probably like a week since I've gone live last time. Yeah, I was like, boy, because I don't want that to like hinder my consistency, because I feel like I was being pretty consistent with my lives, and then I started back at school, and then life just started lifing, but now I'm back on it. Don't talk about this shirt. I put this on because I had on a sweater. This is from yesterday. Never mind. We're just gonna keep on trucking forward. I'm probably gonna put my hair into a ponytail while I wash these dishes and tell y'all about my day. So, BRB. I'll be right back. Got my hair into my little half up, half down moment. So out of breath. Okay. Oh, a package came for the girls. I'll show y'all. It's from Carter's. I'll open it after I like get good at my dishes. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and tackle these dishes. Where's that bag? I haven't even put my stuff up. Let me show y'all what I got from the store too that I know Don P is gonna be so disgusted about. But I got these geisha, I think that's how you say it. And I got 2 packs this time because last night I was like, dang, I could really use a snack right now. And I only got 1 pack last time. And you eat those with some saltine crackers and some hot sauce. It's so good. I'm working, just listening. Okay, Nola, that's no problem. Hey, Jay, good afternoon. I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder if Jay's going to be in here. Oh, not that one. I know. I was just saying how it's been like a week, I think. Life has just been lifing, y'all. to keep it as narrow and short and simple as possible. Life has been lifing. Personal life. But we're back and we're better. Ow. Okay, let me go ahead and put my glove on. My finger is hurting. I had a how are you, Jay? With being that's the thing right there. Since my phone is like horizontal, if somebody comments, oh, I gotta read it. How was your first week of grad school? I'm gonna tell you about it. Luckily, I saw that comment because I was just about to say, since this is horizontal right now, if like a chat comes or somebody puts something in the chat and I don't see it right then and there, and it kind of like disappears off the screen, so I have to like scroll up. That's just by the way, in case someone's like comment something and I don't see it. First week of grad school. First week of grad school. Let's get into it. And y'all see I'm over here multitasking because when I tell you, it's just been, I'm trying to figure out a way to like balance everything. But it was good. Like overall, grad school was good. It's very different, obviously, than like undergrad. It's just like refreshing to like be in a classroom, I guess, with like older people. And it's different because so many people have like multiple like degrees and everything. So it's interesting. We done already got grouped up into like groups for like projects and stuff like that. But everyone is pretty much nice. I don't have any classes with my buds from the interview. Where is the sponge at? Oh, here it is. From like my interview day. So it was like 6 of us in the same interview group. And I don't have any classes with them, but they have classes with each other. But shouts out to them because when I see them, they be like, hey, Deja. Or we'll text in the group chat. Group chats are key, like, for success. But I will say, I'm noticing, like, you know, the workload is a little heavier for one of my classes because I was like, girl, like, her assignments basically are just very long, like, hours and hours and hours to, like, work on something. But aside from that, like, everything's fine. You know, I still have another textbook that I have to get. But yeah, everything's good. Everybody's like cool, nice. Not really much to complain about. Not really anything interesting either yet. Kind of just like the basics right now of stuff. Right now we're in my intro class. We have like a project where you're pretty much like you have a case study. So I'm the client right now until midterms, and my partner is the counselor. So it's not like I'm actually talking about my own stuff. I'm pretty much acting, playing a character. And then after midterm, then I'll be the counselor. So it's kind of like I'll say like elementary counseling, stuff like that. But I love it because I like when professors, when they're lecturing, they like tell stories from like, their day to day, like from clients that they've had, and just like things to like avoid and stuff, because it's just so interesting. I just hear like crazy stories of what can happen, and like, people, how people are basically. So it's just really interesting. It kind of is a little scary in a way, because it's like, oh my gosh, like, am I gonna have a client that becomes like obsessed with me, or tries to like be inappropriate, or like call me, or whatever the case may be, or try to sue me, like. But I'm learning about it now, so I can be prepared. But yeah, just like I said, I have to figure out a like schedule of how I'm gonna time myself and have better time management, because I will say the first like assignment for my other class was a doozy. Like, I didn't think I would be spending hours upon hours. So I'm gonna have to like break up doing my work like by days. Cooling. Oh, that's what you're doing? You're not at work? Oh, guys. I got a new thing from the store. This one is empty. I'm also not at work, as you guys can see. I no longer work there. We're gonna get into that story in a little bit, though. I gotta talk about my day today. So yeah, your girl has no job. But today, what I was gonna talk about was, I am working. Is a breeze. Are you good with Excel? Do you plan? Yeah, I do. So I color code for my classes. I feel like it's a lot easier. It will be a lot easier with since I only have 2 classes. But I use my Microsoft, and I color code everything, so that like if I'm taking notes or whatever, like I pretty much organize everything by colors. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's my main way that I organize. Like, if you went into my laptop, I am a bookmark tab queen. I have everything like, organized in that way. If that's like what you were asking me. Where is that bag at? Where is that bag? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know I need to do dishes, but I really want to open up this Carter's bag, because the girls Vivi got them some stuff, and it came today. So where is my thing? Ooh, honey. I just need to put that food and stuff up though. Yeah, I don't know if that's what you were asking me. when you said do I plan. Um, ah. But like I just have to get back in the routine of having like better time management, because granted I only have 2 classes, so and that's 2 days out of the week, but I will say Monday and Wednesday seem like they come by a whole lot quicker than before school started. So I just have to like figure out, what's gonna work best for me. Yeah. And especially being that I'm not working at the moment, I have days like today where I can do work. But today is cleaning because I let the house go. I'm not gonna lie. The kitchen looks crazy right now. It looks a mess. But today I had a doctor's appointment with my new OBGYN, and it went well. I think I talked about this before. I got a new insurance. My other doctor no longer accepts the insurance that I have now, and so I had to find another place. But basically, like every single day, I'm super tired. I'm super exhausted. Like, I feel like I have to take a nap all the time. And I have this like implant in my arm. I talked about it before. I'm not gonna get like too TMI, because I know some people are probably like, girl, we don't want to hear about that. But I had it in my arm for about like a year and a half, and I've just been having bad experiences with it. Like I said, I'm very tired. I am, bleeding every single day, and so that really can like affect your relationship and intimacy and all those things. And I'm just kind of at a point where I'm like over it and I want to get it taken out. And so, yeah, I had my consultation. She made sure she was able to find it in my arm. Your girl has gained a little bit of weight, but she was able to locate it. And so she was like, yeah, you can schedule an appointment to come back and get it taken out whenever you want to. And so after my appointment, I went to the front and I was like, she asked me when I wanted to come back, and I said ASAP. And so she was like, how's tomorrow? Tomorrow at 9:45. And I was like, tomorrow? She was like, you said as soon as possible. And I was like, yes. I was so happy, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, it's hard for me to express. I know you're probably like, girl, it's just a birth control implant in your arm. But no, like, I feel like it's just taken over my whole life, because, yeah, like, it's not fun to, like, walk around every single day and have to pretty much, like, have a Band-Aid on. Like, I don't know. It's not something fun. And it's also not fun when, like, you have a partner and you can't do things freely and normal like you're supposed to do, like with your partner. And like me and my husband, we've been married since June, and it's still like, it's tough because I talked about it before. We were abstinent until we got married. We were abstinent after he proposed to me. So that was time for him of waiting. And then we get married and it's like, oh, okay, now I'm still having these problems. That's frustrating for him. And all I can do is sympathize with him, with how he's feeling, because just like I have all this stuff going on. But that will all be in the past tomorrow. I can't wait to get it out. It's right here on my arm. Yeah, I have a little rod in there. So that's what I did today. You talked about time management. Oh, yeah. So that is what I do. But it's hard because I have, the kiddos and everything. Uh, But yeah, everybody who's coming in, make sure you give a thumbs up and like. I'm gonna do these dishes really quickly, and then I'm gonna like let the other ones soak so I can open up my package. Oh shoot. But yeah, anyways, that's what's going on for me. I'm really like, it's hard to put in words. I'm so elated. I'm so ecstatic. Like, ready to get this out of my arm. It's been a long time coming. I'm so tired of feeling so imbalanced. I would like to be balanced again and feel like a normal person again. But on another subject, like I said, a lot has been, happening since I've been like gone. I stopped working at my job. It was more so like of a need. Like, I basically had to, stand up for myself because I don't know, like, I know I'm like, basically where I was working, like, it's a sale, like, I'm a like associate. I'm a sales associate, and when I graduated, like, when I was graduating from Spelman, like, I had other options that I could have had. Like, I literally, well, I kind of had to, but I turned down a salary position as a teacher, like, because I was trying to make it make sense with my, Jay, you didn't know that? Listen, I don't have my sweater on anymore. Because I knew I was going to wash dishes. Everything has Spelman on it. My keychain, my license tag plate on it says Spelman Jaguars. I have my sweaters that I wear, Spelman alumna, in Spelman. My girls wear their Spelman shirts. Actually, I think my mom posted. Well, you probably don't watch her thing. They be wearing their Spelmanite shirts, little Spelmanite shirts. Yes, I graduated from Spelman in May. But I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying. I graduated from Spelman, so I have my degree, and where I work, it's not like, oh, you need your degree for that. You can literally just have a high school diploma. But I just know that I have better options out there for me. But I decided not to go down that route. One, because of school. It was going to be a 2-year contract with Teach for America, working full time. And it just wasn't going to make sense next year when I have to do my internship and practicum and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to my old job. The one where they pretty much had let go of me that time because I was only working one day when I was going to Spelman, and because I also was interning at a school, so I couldn't work the days that I was working. That was back in March, and so I came back to my old job, and it's right by where Donnell works. And I came back, and I've talked about it before. It's a family business, so there's a lot of family drama. Like, there's a daughter. I usually work with the manager, which is the owner's daughter, and the daughter, which is the manager's daughter. And she has her challenges. She's a hothead. She has her own mental issues, a little unstable and stuff. She had got fired from like trying to fight the owner, beat the granddaddy up, hit the mama, all that stuff. The other daughter had left, went to college, just like a whole bunch of stuff, and I saw a lot when I was working there. And I was working a bunch of hours. Like, I was picking up shifts, because the daughters was having whatever was going on. And so then I had, been talked about my school schedule. Like, she knew about it. We talked about it multiple times. I'm the only one there at, the job that has 2 kids and that's in a grad program. Like, I'm the only one who has priorities, and I can say that confidently because all the other daughters, they're not in school. The other one dropped out after less than a week of being there, and nobody else has kids. And I know before, like, I would sometimes take the girls up there and, like, you know, take them next door to, like, Donnell's job or something like that. But honestly, it's just like a hassle to have to work late hours and close. And so basically what ended up happening in a nutshell was she came out with the schedule like on Sunday evening. And so long story short, the daughters ended up coming back and stuff. And so the daughters pretty much ended up taking priority over me and what, would work out for me. And she had me scheduled for Monday and Wednesday, which are days that I have classes. She had me scheduled from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I have classes at Mercer from 7:45 to 10:15 p.m. Now, granted, my husband, he usually gets off of work around 6-7 p.m. And so, like, before in the past when I've been scheduled like closing shifts, sometimes I've literally had to leave to go get the girls from work, bring them back. Like, it's just been too much. But going in so early, that would mean that my husband would have to leave work to go get them. And I would literally have to leave straight from work to try to fly to school because it's not in where I live. It's like 30 minutes away. So I don't get to see my babies like all day long. Like, that'll be 24 hours pretty much until I next see them. And so I pretty much just stood up for myself, and I just was saying how it's just unfair, because I shouldn't, because I understood she was saying, like, oh, you might have to work a night shift, like, every now and then. But my thing is, I said I could only work a night shift Tuesday or Thursday. And, then you put me on the schedule for Monday and Wednesday, like, when I have classes. And it was just all catered to her daughters and stuff like that. And then she had responded and was like, oh, I didn't even know that I scheduled you for afternoons. And it was like, yes, you did, because you came back and you adjusted the schedule 3 hours later and put me closing. So I'm like, you had to have known that. But anyways, I said it was unfair, in the nicest way possible. I'm not a mean person at all. Like, and I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people take my niceness for weakness sometimes, or they take advantage of it, because anytime they be like, oh, Deja, can you come in? Like, yeah, I'm there. I don't want to go, but yeah, of course I'm there. But it's just like, I can't be working night shifts and, your daughters are working and they pretty much come in whenever they want to. They leave whenever they want to. Don't do as much. Like, when I'm there, I'm clocked in, I'm working, like, and I'm leaving when I'm getting there when I'm supposed to get there, and I'm leaving when I'm supposed to leave. And so, yeah, like, sometimes it's just like certain things you can't let that go. And I had said me, and he did not appreciate it, and he went to talk to the owner. The owner just so happened to be there, the granddaddy, and he was not having what the granddaddy said. She had basically adjusted the schedule to where it would accommodate me, but she only put me down for one day. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. In my head, I'm thinking that. And she was like, yeah, would it even be worth it? And I'm like, not with you scheduling me like that. Like, I don't know. It's just so crazy to me. Yeah, so my husband ended up talking to the owner. This all happened on Monday, by the way. This all happened on Monday. And pretty much the owner was saying things that Donnell just did not appreciate. And he told him right there and there that I wasn't coming back. So, but I was coming back. But, he had called and told me what happened. But yeah, it's just a little unfortunate because you you can be like a great worker for certain places. Um, period. Oh, you smart. Oh yeah. Period. How you dealing with everything mentally? I'm not gonna lie, it was frustrating because, like I said, I was going to go back and work my measly 1 day shift until I could find something else, because you want to be able to have something lined up and ready for you. And I'm not gonna lie, the past couple of weeks, honestly, it would be certain things that would happen at work that I'd be like, yeah, like I'm gonna need to go ahead and find something else, because for one, like I said, I don't have to be working there. I literally could be working a whole bunch other places because I have the degree for it. Like, I was doing this because one, I wanted to be able to make it make sense, like with my husband's schedule. I started back at school, and my husband started back, or my husband at work, he started his apprenticeship the same day that I started back at school. And he wanted to finish this with me and like do his thing so he can become officially licensed as a barber and start advancing and doing his own things, which I 100% support. But it's just like, at this point, I'm not about to be working those hours and have to make my husband miss out on like certain things. So, yeah, like, I think I'm doing okay. I'm trying not to stress about it, honestly, because I do have faith that everything will work out. And that God has a plan. Like I said, I was feeling already, like a couple weeks before this whole thing happened, like I need to start looking at for jobs. Like, I need to start trying to find something else, because I was like, no, like, I don't get paid enough, for one. I work a lot of hours. I was working because I had to come in to cover her daughters. It's stressful. People come in there with horrible attitudes. They talk to you crazy. Like, if you don't have customer, service experience, I think anybody would probably jump over that counter and probably be like beating somebody up. But yeah, so you have to deal with people who come in with horrible attitudes. Yeah, it was just a lot. But honestly, I'm feeling at peace with it a little bit more now. It just kind of sucks because it's like you can do so much for people and be there for, other people, and it's not appreciated. Or like, it's like family over everything. Like, and like I said, this is my first time working at a family owned business, but it's like I literally was hearing from all of them, like, all this gossip, all this complaining, like, oh yeah, like, da 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 da. But then it's like, I'm told some things, and then in the same breath, it's like, oh yeah, such and such is coming back, and da 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 da. And it's just like, okay, like, cool. You know what I mean? Where is my place to say anything? But yeah, it just sucks. But like you said, as my husband should, he stood up for me, and I appreciate that. But yeah, it really kind of sucks because I just and the payroll thing. So I don't know. I had just got in my head because last time they let me go, it was a payroll thing. I had to be working at least 15 hours. And so then when she had made the adjustment and put me only down for a day, working 5 hours, I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, yeah, so I don't know. And my thing was too, like, if somebody can talk to you, talk mess about their own children or their own father, like, every single day to you, like, they could be talking about you as well. And I said that to my husband. But honestly, like, then I was thinking about it, and I was like, there's really nothing for them to ever talk about me about. Because, like I said, I'm a good worker. I don't, I'm a good worker, and I'm a great worker. I need to stop, like, diminishing my ability and stuff. So, yeah, I'm on the job search for something that I am qualified for and that has a good pay rate. Because, yeah, I honestly feel like I could be working somewhere that would pay me double what I was making. Literally double. Like, I was not making that much where I was working. So, yeah. You know what? That could be true. Like you said, stagnant people hate to see others progress. And I will say, like, I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, me graduating and stuff like that, it just never was really talked about, or like, I don't know. I just, how it's like certain conversations come about. It just was like certain things weren't ever really asked of me. Like, oh, what do you plan to do, like, with your degree, or this, that, and the third. It was just kind of like gossip, whatever. I don't have any mal toward them whatsoever. I don't have any mal towards them at all. It's just unfortunate because a lot of people don't even realize how they are. But oh my gosh, I don't know why my throat is itching like that. Okay. Ooh, child. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for saying that. My eyes are running. I don't know what just happened to me. But I was coughing so bad. I was like, okay, I have to mute y'all. But yeah, thank you so much, Jay, for saying that. Luckily and, blessedly, I have a partner who I can depend on and who is, fortunate enough to be able to provide for us and, support the household without me. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I will say that I am eager to find something else. I am. So, yeah, we're just going to see where it goes. It's a little unfortunate. I am a sensitive, like, emotional person. So, like, I was literally up like all night just thinking about like what do I say to the manager, like all this and that. Trying to be as genuine as possible. And then, you know, I felt like even me saying that, oh, this was unfair and stuff, it was never addressed. So yeah, it was a little hurtful, but you kind of have to just keep on moving and let it be. And so that's where I am. Shout out to Pete for standing up for me. But yeah. And ever since then, afterwards, you know, I have spoken to the manager and stuff like that. She said, was like, it's no bad blood. I was like, no bad blood here either. You know, she wished that she was able to talk to my husband versus her dad, because she was like, I know how my dad is and stuff like that. And yeah. So, but yeah, it's no bad blood. No hard feelings. I am just going to try to make best use of my time that I have right now. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let those sit for a second. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Drink some water. It's like I have this feeling like I need to sneeze and cough at the same time. It's weird. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and what is my phone on? I'm gonna go ahead and open up the bag of stuff that the girls Phoebe got them from Carter's. I cannot believe I was on here for 42 minutes. And I have not eaten anything all day today. I like to usually wait until like the afternoon time, which is now, so I can eat afternoon food, because I'm not really a breakfast person. So what size is this? Oh, okay, this is 14. So this one is purple. So I guess that one is for Sky. Y'all, the weather is starting to change. Y'all see, I got a little cold. Sayla has a little cold. This one is Sayla's. Cute. It's cool in the morning. It's like in the 60s. And then by the afternoon, like right now, it's probably like 76, 78. Probably almost 80 now, but. And then just some jeans. Oh, these are like stretchy ones. Okay. So she ordered this stuff from Carter's. I will say their grandma literally loves them. Oh, Jay, I don't know if you're still in here, but I did my mom's hair. If y'all watch her lives, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm about to say. Sky is getting so tall, so all of this stuff, like Sky is currently wearing a 3T and Sayla's wearing like 18, 24 months stuff, whatever. And Sky is getting so tall, like these are 4T pants. Her 3Ts are starting to come to her ankles. So I told her, get 4T. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this is a leg. Oh my gosh. No way. My babies are getting so big. I'm getting sad. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, y'all, so for anybody who has not seen my mom's live and heard her talk about it, I did my mom's hair. It was really cute, by the way. My husband made me do her hair because he was like, you need to practice and do more hairstyles because people at the girls' school have been asking me to like, oh my gosh, you do the girls' hair, it's so cute, I want you to do my hair. And I've been like, no. Because I'm so used to doing my hair. But anyways, I was doing her hair for her birthday. My mom's birthday was yesterday. And she was telling me about a bat, y'all. And I thought she was tripping. I was like, girl, there's no bat in here. They're all pretty much the same, y'all. It's most like jeans. You can never go wrong with jeans. And Sayla definitely needs some. I love a good blue jean. I'm still grabbing stuff, though. I wonder what that is on the bottom. So, yeah, I thought she was crazy. She was like, I think it's a bat in here. And I'm like, what? Like, a bat? Girl, bye. Y'all, the first time I saw the bat, this was, what night was this? Tuesday night when I was doing her hair. Yeah, because her birthday was yesterday. We were doing her hair. I'm like halfway through. And she's like, oh my gosh. She just like gets up while I'm braiding her hair. Because I'm looking at the braid. And I look out at the corner of my eye. And I see a brown wing just whoosh, like in the hallway by the door. And I'm like, oh snap. Like it kind of looked like a bat. But I didn't see it. Right. And so like an hour or two goes by. And then because after that happened, she closed the door. Right? And she kept the lights on in the hallway. So all the lights were on upstairs. And so she was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And so she goes to the bathroom, and I'm like I'm adding in braiding hair, by the way. So just to let y'all know. So I'm adding braiding hair in her hair because I'm doing some braids on her. And so she goes to the bathroom. So I'm like, perfect. Let me go ahead and separate the hair and everything like that. So she goes to her room. She leaves the door open of her office because that's where we're doing the hair at. So I'm sitting here pretty much like this, like looking at the hair. I'm not like over here just like la, 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 like looking around. I look up and I just, because I don't know what made me look up, honestly. Maybe it was I heard flapping of wings. And I look up and the bat, the brown bat, is flying full speed into the room, into the office, and is like flying in circles. I told Mom, I was literally doing the Lil' Kim, like to get out of the room. I'm over there like, like, and I run across the hallway to the bathroom. And I was like, I've never in my life seen a freaking bat. Like, y'all, my soul almost came out of my body. Because, I don't know, like, I was telling my mom, I was like, girl, like, you need to go to the ER. Like, you need to go to the hospital because, like, the bat, like, you don't know if you've been bitten. You've been, like, breathing in bat air. Like, you need, like, a shot. Like, I was so dead serious. And I could not wait to get out of that house because I'm just like, we need to get the bat up out of there. Okay, these pants are like a different wash. Oh my gosh, y'all, Sky is getting so tall. But the thing about her, though, is like she's getting tall, but like she's still very like slim. She's still a very petite girl. So hopefully these will fit her, but they have the adjusters on there. Aw, yeah, so this is all their clothes. They got coats and coats and coats and coats and jeans and jeans and jeans and jeans, which is good. You said I am. What did you say I am for, Jay? Okay, that is all the clothes. Ugh. See, this is why I can never be able to finish cleaning. Because I start cleaning, and then I'm like, okay, time to take a break. And then I get comfortable. Like, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I really, really wanted to get Taco Bell. today because I had Taco Bell yesterday. It was so good. But I just feel like since I'm eating like quesadillas, which are like kind of, Mexican American, like maybe I should not do that. Oh, also the girls' pictures came out so cute. These aren't the girls' pictures. Ignore that. The girls' pictures came out so cute. If I had my other phone, I could like kind of show y'all snippets. I haven't bought them yet, so I've only seen like the you know, thingamabobber. Words are not in my vocabulary right now. I finally got some paper plates. This is a house that never owns paper plates. I don't know what that is about it, but we have paper plates. I forgot that I bought these. Anyways, yeah, so got those. They're so cute. Like, when I buy the digital pictures, I can't wait to post them on my community page of the girls. Sky was so adorable, y'all. Like, she's the cutest little thing, I swear. I love how she be smiling. Sayla, on the other hand, like, she looked so adorable. But she didn't smile, y'all. She just had like a mugshot look. Same thing right here. I'll show y'all actually. This isn't from this week because they have pictures on Monday. But this is from a year ago. Look how Sayla looked. Crazy. Here's Sky. Cheesing. Yeah, I call that Sayla's mugshot because I'm like, why are you looking like that? Like, what's going on? What's really going on? Let's see. I'm finally putting my groceries up, y'all. I got back home like an hour ago. Don't judge me, please, y'all. Please don't judge me. Okay. But okay, so I didn't go to Taco Bell. I did not go there. I really wanted to. Look what I got. I got a big old box of White Castles. I really wanted to, but I got this other thing. I don't know what it is with me and these dinners, but this is like something that is so good to me. Look at this. This is what I remember like when I was kind of growing up. The Michelinas. This is so good. Like, I think I'm probably going to eat this. Like, I put hot sauce on the Salisbury steak. I put a little cheese in the mashed potatoes. Mix it up. It was so good to me. Like, it's just so great. But anyways, now that I have classes on Monday and Wednesday nights, I am trying to get stuff, like, just in case I don't cook, that my husband can be able to, like, make something for the girls quickly. So I got these. They're, like, popping chicken or whatever in these. The girls literally love, well, I keep saying the girls. It's Sky. Sky loves SpaghettiOs and stuff like that. Because, yeah, we just don't usually have frozen dinners in the house. Now, I might be lying because I probably have eaten one of these growing up. But I do not recall ever having a Stouffer's. But I do remember when I had TikTok, I saw, like, a video about it. And, like, people were saying, like, oh, my gosh, I grew up on Stouffer's and da-da-da-da. So I'm going to be trying Stouffer's. Or I guess Donnell will be when he, like, makes it or something before I have to go to class. But, yeah, so I got that stuff. And just some chicken thighs. So, yeah, that's it. I just made a small small like grocery run. I got some Alfredo sauce. Honestly, when I be going to the grocery store, I don't really shop with anything in mind per se. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of just like buy like the sides or the sauces for like the entree. Um, Actually, Jay, yes, I don't meal prep for myself. I do meal prep for my husband. They are Gerber. Oh yeah, you are still here. Oh, you are still here. Um, Now don't judge me because I don't have. Um, so this is what's left. So I cooked. Usually I get the fresh salmon, but when my husband went to the store, there wasn't any more left. So he got like a pack of it. So I cooked 5 salmon breasts. He wanted me to do spinach, but I forgot about that, and so I did the broccoli. But I'm gonna cook the spinach because he ate the last of the broccoli today. So I've been meal prepping for him. Usually my husband, he likes chicken breast, like one chicken breast and broccoli. This week he switched it up to salmon and spinach. So that's helpful, like for him. Sometimes I will meal prep. Like sometimes I will. And I love to freeze stuff. I really actually do. Uh, yeah, but because I see other people doing it, like other moms who cook for their families, and they do really great. I think, like, for me, like, sometimes I really don't mind cooking, like, the day of. Because something about it, I do kind of like to do fresh, like, cooking from time to time. But, yeah, like, I will not lie. Meal prepping, like, intentionally would definitely come in hand for me because like this week I didn't really have anything like cooked. Like I came home yesterday, I had class online, which was great, but I came home and I like threw something together so fast. I did baked barbecue chicken and I just like threw seasonings on there like within 5 minutes. I cut up the chicken breast, put it in the oven. I even got Uncle Ben's like cook to ready rice, which I never had that before. But I was like, I need to do something because I have not cooked anything. Like, it's so crazy. But it was actually good. So yeah, I just have to figure out a good chicken in question. I had to figure out a good like way to do it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Cause I'll have stuff in my head and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna make this or that, and then I don't make it. But yeah. But anyways, I am going to get off of here. I have the little thing because my lips are crusty. Yeah. I probably should consistently meal prep more for like the family because I do it for my husband because he like goes on his diets and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, so it is almost 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock and I have a little bit of time before I have to go get the babies. I don't necessarily have to go get them, but Sayla did have an accident. She had a potty accident, and so I need to like take extra clothes and stuff like that. Just a whole thing. But anyways, y'all, thanks for tuning in. I've been on here for about like an hour. I'm not gonna go MIA again for like a week. I'll try not to. If I do, I'll like probably post on my community tab page and be like, oh, this is going on, whatever. But yeah, I'm back. So I will see you guys next time in the next live or whatever. Bye, Jay. Bye, everybody.